These brackets were only 20 something bucks off eBay. I thought that was a good deal. And these LED lights, now I don't have them wired up yet, but these LED lights were $12 for the pair. Now I know they make higher quality. I don't know, I mean, I'm sure they're all made at the same place. You know, they're all made in China. I'm almost gonna say they're probably all made at the same place. I'll try these out. You know, I bet they're gonna work just as good as the expensive ones. So, you know, that's just something for you guys to take into consideration. Something else I did was I took these off and I used the rattle can bed liner and painted them, you know, just so they look new and nice. And they turned out amazing. I really like the way they look. They look brand new and they look good. I'm also gonna do, you know, my hood latches like that, certain other little things. The Rocky Mountain Edition comes with a Dana 44 rear end, which is a really good rear end. That's what the Rubicons come with. It's just a good rear end. You can't really beat it. Now the front is a Dana 30, which for the front, that's not too bad. If you're not doing extreme rock crawling and crazy stuff, that's not bad at all. So eventually I think I might want to put aux lockers in there, which that might be a video later on, but those are kind of expensive, so you know, we might wait on that. The Fender Flares I'm doing, I showed you guys those. These KC lamps came with it when I bought it. I like them. They're good. They're wired directly into my fog lamp switch on my turn signal combination switch. So I'm gonna leave them. Whenever I get a new bumper, which I'm gonna get a set, a front off-road bumper and a rear bumper, I'm gonna put them on there. This winch came with it, and what I'm gonna do today is wire in switches in the cab for this winch. That'll be a pretty cool deal. It didn't come with the corded switch. You know, somebody had done lost that before I ended up with it, so I thought this would be a great way to wire that up and have this to where it's usable. I don't even know if it works right now, but we're gonna figure it out whenever I wire that up. And some other things that I'm gonna do is the rear bumper. This is a big tire. I mean, it's not a huge tire, but it's a 33 1250. It weighs quite a bit to be on this little gate. You know, it's quite a bit of weight for that gate. So I'm getting an off-road rear bumper with the hinged mount for my tire, which will get all that weight off that gate. I just think that's gonna end up destroying that gate eventually. So I think that'll be a good thing to do. You know, other odds and ends is I'm gonna take this stuff off like this. It's all faded black. I'm gonna take that off and paint that with the bed liner. Here, I'll show you some of that bed liner right now. You can get it in the auto parts store. Duplicolor truck bed coating. Works great, makes them black, looks good, and it's durable finish. And I mean, it just, you know, it looks good. I think it looks real good. But you know, that's one of the things I'm gonna do. The seats, you know, I got tears right there, and tear in the back seat, a pretty decent one. The Rocky Mountain Editions come with these seats that, you know, two-toned and have Jeep embroidered on them. I'm gonna try to find some replacement seat covers that aren't too expensive. You know, they got that wet Oakley, which is really expensive, but they might be really good. You know, I don't know, and I don't know how much money I want to spend on that. So that might be something to do later on. I made these, you know, they're handles hooked on with the D-ring. I'll make a video of making those because I still got to make the one for the passenger side. So I'll make a video on making those. I wrapped my steering wheel with 550 cord. I really like it. It feels better to me than one of those steering wheel covers you can get. So I did that. Turned out pretty good. I'll show you the switches inside that I'm messing with to make my, let's see, the lighting in here really sucks right now, but those are the switches. It's really dark in here. Maybe I can find a flashlight. This is my shop at work, so kind of not supposed to be in here working on my personal stuff, but whatever. Comes in handy because I'm building a house and I don't have room in my house. Found a lot. Really bright light. So we should be good. Alright, now you can see those switches. I put those in yesterday. I think they'll be pretty cool. You got your power on, and then that's going to light up this switch, which has winch in and winch out, and it's just a momentary switch. I think it'll end up pretty cool. I'm also going to be putting switches in here that are kind of like the stock ones, because you can't put bigger switches like this in there without modifying it a lot, and I just don't want it to look crappy. I don't want to do it and it end up looking bad. So we'll end up fixing that soon too. I don't know what else I'm going to put on here lights wise. So I'm going to put an air compressor in here, a bunch of other stuff. So we'll just I'm going to start making videos of each project as I do it, and it'll be on my page so you can see and, you know, hopefully enjoy it and learn something. If you have a TJ, you know, you might get some ideas of what you can do and, you know, how to do it, and cost wise, you know, I'm going to tell you about how much I paid for it and where I got it. That way you can know, you know, what cost wise you're looking at. You know, I tend to do things as I get it or as I can afford it. I say, oh well, I can afford this little part now, so I'll get that and then I can do that. Or, you know, I can't afford the bumpers right now, so I'll wait a little bit on that and then do something else and then do the bumpers later. So, you know, I'll let you guys know about cost and stuff. I know it would help me out to know, you know, what I'm looking at. Some things I don't think I need to spend a whole bunch like these. I mean, 12 bucks. I'm almost gonna bet they're made by the same people who make the really nice ones. So we'll just see how well they work out for how long. If they end up being crap, then I just will have to replace them when they go out with nicer ones. Lesson learned. But $12 I don't think is too big of a loss. I can handle that. But I almost guarantee you those are going to turn out to be real nice. So alright, I'll let you guys get off here. Check back, because the next video I'm doing is wiring this winch up with the switches inside. So I'm going to do that here in probably 2 minutes.